between 12 and 18, the GCF is 6. Between x squared and x, the GCF is x. 6 times 2 is 12. And x times x is x squared, 2x. 6 times 3 is 18. And x times 1 is x, so it's 2x plus 3. Between 10 and 30, the GCF is 10. X squared and x. GCF is x. 10 times 1 is 10, and x times x is x squared, so 1x minus 10 times 3 is 30. X times 1 is x, so it's 10x times x minus 3. 25x squared can be written as, between parentheses, 5x squared minus 8 squared. It's going to be a difference of 2 squared. 5x plus 8 times 5x minus 8. 4 times x squared can be written as, between parentheses, 2x squared, because 2x times 2x is 4x squared. Minus 9 squared for 81. It's going to be a difference of 2 squared. 2x plus 9 times 2x minus 9. Between 21 and 14, the GCF is 7. Between x squared and x, the GCF is x. 7 times 3 is 21. And x times x is x squared. Therefore, we have 3x minus 2 times 7 is 14. And x times 1 is x. Therefore, the answer is 7x times 3x minus 2. 36x squared can be written as, between parentheses, 6x squared minus 7 squared. We'll have a difference of 2 perfect squared. This can be factored as 6x plus 7 times 6x minus 7, product of conjugates. The last term is a product. So the product is equal to 6, 2 integers. And the middle, the coefficient of the middle term is a sum. And the sum of those 2 integers is 5. Therefore, those two numbers are 2 and 3. We'll make our parentheses, the 2 bubbles. And the answer is x plus 2 times x plus 3. Product is 12, 2 integers. The sum is 8. Obviously, the product is positive and the sum is positive. Therefore, those two numbers are positive. So those two numbers are 2 and 6, and x squared is x times x. So it's going to be x plus 2 times x plus 6. We're going to do 17 by trial and error. We'll set up our bubbles first, the parentheses, and 3x squared, 3 is a prime number, can only be 3x times x. Now the combinations for 5 is a prime number also, 5 and 1, and 1 and 5, so that's it. We just have to play with those two factors. We need an 8, so 3 will be associated with 1 and x with 5. Let's check. 5x, 3x, and the sum is 8x. Therefore, the correct answer is 3x plus 5 times x plus 1. Trial and error. We'll write our parentheses. We'll start with 2x squared. 2 is a prime number, so it's 2x times x. Now, with 6, we have two combinations. It could be 6 and 1, or 2 and 3, and arranged in a different way. Now, the product is positive, but the sum is negative, so they're going to be both negative. Now we're going to associate 2 with 2. 2 times 2, 4. And 3 with x, both negative. And we're going to check negative 3x, negative 4x, negative 7. We're going to factor using reverse FOIL. 3x squared minus 19x plus 6. 3x squared can only be 3x times x. And the different combination for 6 are 6 and 1, and 3 and 2. We need 19. 3 times 6 is 18, so 3 is going to be associated with 6, and 1 will be associated with x. And both signs are going to be negative. Now, negative 1 times x, negative x. 3x times negative 6, negative 18. Plus negative x, negative 19, we good. For 20, double bubble, 7x squared can only be 7x times x. The combination for 6 are 6 and 1, and 3 and 2. We need 23. 3 times 7 is 21, so 7 will be associated with 3. And 2 times x is just 2x. Both signs are negative. Let's check. Negative 2x, negative 21, and negative 21 plus negative 2, negative 23. We good. Set up our parentheses. Negative 21 is a product. The product is negative 21. The sum is 4. 3 times 7 is 21. So now the signs are opposite. And 7 should be the positive one, right? 21 is 3 times 7. Let's recall. Now, the sum is positive, so the bigger number should be positive and the smaller number negative. Up to the student to check. For 22, 5x squared can only be 5x times x. Now, let's look at the combination for 14. 14 and 1 and 2 times 7. We're going to go for 14 and 1. And 1 will be associated with 5 and 14 with x, so that we get our 19. 1 will be associated with 5x. And 14 will be associated with x, 14x. Both of them are positive, and we check the sum is 19x. 14x plus 5, 19x. So we good.